Otherwise, I don't get okay. Yeah, I could, like, heal you or whatever, but I don't feel like it. Ahem. Wait, was he trying to get my attention? Is that the sound people make when they're, like, grunting on the floor? I never got that impression. Oh, wow. Sarah fucking murked these dudes.
We're way behind schedule.
It's kind of badass. NGL. This is like some Sephiroth shit. Jesus.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
You're kidding me, right?
If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, almighty Shogun.
Senora! Shake fist!
I know. You can't get me
Out of my mind.
But you really don't need to call my name all the time.
Damn.
Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
You're trying to seize control of Inazuma.
Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
The fuck is that she has her...
Take us seriously at
All those who have lost their visions, for all who have been harmed by delusions.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But
God.
now, at least they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives?
You know, these harbingers are delightfully, like,
Correct me if I'm
hateable.
wrong.
Leventi's Gnosis.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge.
Yeah.
The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all.
It's time for me to put a stop to this.
Stop me.
People want to, like, wish for her. They're like, man, I hope Senora comes out soon so I can wish for her. Like, dude, she's
I've
a...
grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy.
Like, I will not be wishing for her. Because I have no intent on, like, ever using that. Unless something really changes in the story. Because she fucking sucks. Not like, oh, she's a shitty character. No, I mean, like, she's a bitch. But titties! Not enough titties. We get even more that aren't so poisoned.
Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully.
I have. I want to kick your ass.
Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
She spoke!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises
Ball.
today.
Hey, go for it.
So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you
Sure,
want?
because I'm going to beat Senora and she's really going to die.
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part.
She is tall.
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Next on
Yeah.
Body and mind, let me weave you a verse.
Oh, she has the ice cold thing around her. Interesting.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Born of ice and frost.
Tactless rodent.
So this is gonna be the new big boss that you can like fight over and over again.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler.
What do I have to
You
do?
have
Oh,
reason to be afraid.
I'm going in.
All hail. You're toast. Booba, get them.
The pale flame smolders.
Let's light it up.
what the fuck? Another one? Well, now don't I feel stupid for having 2 pyro characters in my team. I was all hype about that. Oh my god.
Frozen shell and witness my suffering.
That whip's actually
In
pretty
fires
sick.
of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Oh my god, my heat's building up.
This is long overdue. Eat this. We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Immolation. Cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Ow.
Come, put up a fight.
Come on.
I will if you give me a second.
Who dares call me a witch?
Isn't that what you call yourself? Oh god.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
We're way behind schedule.
Not every wound will heal.
I see. Oh, wow. Relax. Oh my god. Let's, hold on. If you don't mind, for 1 second, I would like to eat something. So, you know, build strength back up. There we go. Okay, now, back to what we were doing.
No, my sword. Ring cutter.
No touching.
Not every wound will heal.
Going in.
Nice and spicy. Next up.
Adventure time. Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're toast. Blaze over. Access denied.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fucking run.
Body and mind.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Change of plan. Off we go.
This is like a legitimate problem.
Light it up. Who dares? Call me a witch.
Oh my god. What the? Shit. There we go.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. I let my guard down. I can fix that. No, my sword. Witness the power. Nice and spicy. Let's light it up.
I'm just way out of practice.
Die.
So strong, but how?
Oh, this is a problem.
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity.
She incinerated her!
But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Oh my god! Oh, so we actually just fucking dipped, huh?
Isn't gonna let us off just like that.
Oh shit. What's happening?
Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senor is gone.
That was fucking sick.
But Paimon still can't help but feel upset.
And no more Senora. You ain't gonna wish for her. She's fucking dead.
Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
This is interesting. It is very unsettling.
Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful.
Okay, to be fair, we kind of fucked her up before that.
Seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of
I don't even. Where is
by the
Paimon?
statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while. There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
So noisy outside.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Hey, Kazuha.
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Kazuha has 2 visions? No, there's no way they're gonna let him have 2 visions, right? He'd be the, like, sickest character in the game. Like, easily. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, this seems a bit foolish. That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
So we meet again.
God. One fucking fight after another.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
Tui have deceived the Raiden Shogun.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt
Okay,
decree.
thank God, because if she didn't know any of that shit that was going on, I was gonna be kind of upset. You know everything that's going on outside?
Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity.
That
The
could
Vision
be
Hunt decree has my
everything.
tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
The Vision Hunt decree is damaging.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often,
Isn't that really hypocritical?
people have far more to
This
lose
is
by
her.
chasing their dreams.
Individual. That's exactly what she's doing.
No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Okay, we never saw Tepe die. When we last saw him, he was still breathing. Tepe.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
This is your plane of, wait, what do they call it? Euthymia? Euthymia? Is created by your consciousness, yes? Just have her say the goddamn lines. She talked earlier.
That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
I'm not here to debate your ideas. I'm here to demolish them. Okay. Calm down, Lumine.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
We actually get to fight an Archon. It's pretty sick.
Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
Time to act ring cutter.
Eat this!
Inferior.
Get them!
Teamwork is
You are an enemy
This is
that
long
requires
overdue.
special attention.
Come on.
Ow.
Focus. Born of ice and frost.
Fuck are you? Oh my god. Relax.
Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up.
Inferior. Lightning
Oh,
falls
oh.
on the land of eternity.
Next on the agenda.
That's right, I need to destroy one of these. Ah.
Inferior.
I'm a little low on energy.
Oh god. That attack is crazy good. Back here, stop running.
Like dead. This ends now.
Does it?
Everybody stand back.
Out of the frying pan.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Ow, motherfucker.
I am sorry.
I am not doing much damage to her at all.
Witness the power.
This ends now.
Off we go. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Strike dead.
Time to act. I let my guard down.
Oh god.
Evasion is futile.
Out of the frying pan.
Everybody stand back. Not good.
Ow.
I let my guard down.
This ends now.
I might have to fucking use food buffs, which I never do. Oh, I couldn't get it.
Evasion is futile.
Eat this.
Instabilities
Oh.
will be removed.
Brace you.
What?
That really hurt.
Oh god, this is a problem.
Inferior.
Dinner's gonna burn.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
That was fucking cool.
Let me weave you a verse. Time to act. Body and mind. I'm going in!
All will be severed. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Let's light it up! Access denied.
Fuck are you?
Witness the power
Back here.
All desire can be broken.
Oh wow. That was cool.
Your verdict is decided.
All hail!
This world, a fleeting shadow. Your verdict is decided. All will be
Let me
settled.
read you a verse. Everybody stand back!
Ow.
No touching! This is long overdue. Rain outlines your fate. Access denied. We're way behind. You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
When people move forward with all their might, they can surpass the gods' expectations.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Yes.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once.
This is beautiful.
But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all
Damn!
said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me,
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself.
You smell awful.
Must have
It's
been
the last time you
terribly
took a
lonely
shower.
here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
I wonder if that'll come back to play at some point.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway?
You know, it would have been kind of sick if Kazuya like, kept that vision active and he was Animo Electro. That'd have been crazy.
Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished?
It's all thanks to Yae Miko, who, holy shit, I can't wait to wish for Yae Miko. I have a feeling Signora's not dead, though, which is kind of disappointing.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So, maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
I don't think so. I somehow doubt that.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps.
Now she got a front.
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
I don't know, it came over me.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wow.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
God damn it! How did you not know? Are you fucking kidding me? All that shit that we went through, and yeah, he's like, oh, whoops. I kind of already gave it to him, so.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly?
The nose is long gone then.
The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did. For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
But why was the Gnosis in your hands?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
That's what Zhong Li said.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
Never knew I could fetch such a high price.
Well, what's done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
About the Shogun puppet.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there is one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No, the prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test.
Is
The
it
original
her?
plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness. Until the Fatui.
Oh, that's some Saramouche.
Not the Fatui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications.
And probably insane. There were theories that Saramouche was A's brother, but this also makes a lot of sense. Because they do look similar. If you look at like their eyes and their hair and stuff. Surely you don't mean Sarah douche.
The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What the?
Ooh,
What a crazy story!
that's cool.
It is,
I like
isn't
that.
it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny?
Not the former Raiden Shogun.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto.
All of the Morax, Beelzebub, Baal, Barbados, they're all demon lords. So each of the 7 will be fashioned after, and they take their inspiration from in terms of their character design, not just their outward design, but their actual character, personality, and their goals from their demon lord counterparts. That's super interesting.
As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly. So there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
500 years ago.
Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
That's the one
Losing her
that our
sister
brother
must have been
incited.
super
Or
hard
no,
on A.
it's not that he incited it, but he went through it. And then that one civilization died, and now they're all the Abyss Order. Kenria.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Wow.
This was kind of some awesome lore to just throw in at the end. Good lord. About my brother.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
Having met her, I don't believe she was the one.
That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry. We aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it, and I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
About the next step on my journey.
After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that like the
there on our journey so far.
academic place?
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
I have no more questions. Well, that'll be an interesting place to visit.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Of course, I'll keep it in a safe place.
Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful.
And egotistical.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Damn, get dunked!
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
To be reunited with my brother, I guess?
I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility.
I also haven't
Continue
been
on
here
your
super
journey,
long.
and maybe
Well,
that
that's
moment
not
will
true.
come to pass.
I have been here for a long time. Most of that time I was asleep or whatever, but